video, I'll be running through mandatory fields. Mandatory fields are fields that need to be populated in order to create a record, and they can also highlight missing information in existing records as well. So firstly, you'd need to make sure that you're within the admin section within Colleague, and then press mandatory fields. The first thing you'll notice is along the top there is a drop down menu labelled entity. In here you're able to select the record type you'd like to create a mandatory field for or remove mandatory fields from, and once you've selected any of those, the available fields will appear below, and in here you're able to make any of these fields mandatory, and then to the right of the screen you'll notice there's a list labelled selected fields. In here are all the fields that are already mandatory fields. So if, for example, you'd like to create a mandatory field, you basically select it from the available fields list, press add, and this will become part of the selected fields list. If you'd like to remove any options from the selected fields, you basically select that option and then press remove, and that will come away from the list. If, for example, there are multiple fields you'd like to group together, there's multiple mobile options, so direct number and mobile number, and you'd like to group it together because as long as one of those fields have been created, you're able to continue creating that record. What you do is you select the option and create a field group. So in here you just pop in either a number or like a letter of any form, just so that is all grouped together. So you press 2 and then add that option. And then you would do the same again for the mobile number, make sure it still says 2, add that together, and they will become grouped together. So if, for example, you would like to create a new record, you'll notice that all the mandatory fields have red stars next to them, and the group ones have in here group to complete at least one of these fields. So it basically lets you know that as long as one of these have been completed, you're able to proceed with getting this record set up. But say, for example, you don't fill out this information and you try and save, a blue bar will appear letting you know which mandatory fields haven't been filled in, and also as you can see below, the boxes will become red with a flag just to let you know that those mandatory fields haven't been filled in. I hope this helps.